Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and welcome to a special Sunday night stream. Wait a minute. Hang on. Sorry. I did not close my door before we started. So, where did we where did we leave off last night? In Zero Time Dilemma. Let's find out, shall we? Load that game while we start talking. I'm so excited to be back with you guys on a Sunday night. It's unusual for us to stream on a Sunday evening unless there's a very special reason. And, well, that special reason is 3.5 hours last night of this murder mystery escape room anime visual novel slash 3D animated game of stakes was not enough. I need more. I need a lot more. And so we're back here tonight to play that more. And let's kind of recap on what we saw last night. So last night when we came upon our new place inside of the Mars test site, otherwise known as DCOM, we were given a choice of a coin toss. And in that coin toss, we could either escape with our lives, which we did. Well, we wouldn't remember anything. We didn't get any answers, and we didn't get any further in the actual story or what we need to accomplish here by jumping back into the past. So we jumped back into the game, opted to lose on purpose, thus continuing the very story that we hoped to avoid. And that caused us to have to choose who to execute. Now, in this one ending that we decided to choose, we spread the votes out evenly, which means that no team got initially executed, at least as far as the game believes. We may have to go back and change that this evening. I'm not entirely sure. But some of the other things that we were able to glimpse from the future of this timeline as we skip back and forth around were the Q team going on in the pod room and finding Mira's dead body inside of the pod, which led to a grisly death for poor little Q. But it caused some questions to spring up in that death scene, as did this one over here, where they all got injected with Radical 6, and we had to figure out what was going on inside of the biolab and make our way through. But we tried two different methods with that. We injected ourselves with the Radical 6 and came out relatively unscathed, except for the fact that Mira ended up stabbing Eric in the back, and I think stabbing Q as well. And that ended up getting us a bunch of X passwords that we're going to need to escape this place, considering that in this timeline as well, I want to say one of the other teams, maybe C team, have been executed. I'm not entirely sure. We're kind of figuring out which of these four timelines are represented by what. I imagine that as we fill them in with colors, what colors aren't in which timelines will denote, oh, hey, at a glance, this one doesn't have any blues in it. So it's the timeline where D team got executed. You know, we'll be able to kind of tell a lot easier once some of these holes start getting filled in. Speaking of, let's see what other holes we have filled in from last night. We went ahead and took a look around in the infirmary to find the antidote for, shit, what was the name of it? A disease which makes blood erupt from your body, whose name escapes me at the moment, but somebody in the chat will be very kind enough to remind me here seconds from now. And, I just had a vision of it. And we went through the different ways of going through that, where we found the antidote and then we didn't find the antidote. Didn't find the antidote was another game over death that didn't really lead anywhere from there. But finding the antidote allowed us to continue on, and I think this was another ending where upon the ending of this round, we discovered, oh shit, another team had been executed. So this is where we began to piece together that we're jumping through timelines that may or may not correlate to the initial decision that we made. Fanatic Bio R. Thank you very much. Really? I thought it was. Oh. Well, then maybe they were... So then, are there 3 diseases going on around here? Because I don't think they were infected with Radical 6. Because they would have said Excelavere at that point. You know, because we know, having played through these games, that the cure for Radical 6 is Excelavere. I think we should continue to play, yep. I think that that's a good idea, Supa. We honestly, I would feel more comfortable going through and playing these fragments that we know for now and figuring out where we stand and then going and changing one of the executions at a time. and just seeing what ends up filling out. I'm hoping that we can go through a path of least resistance here, so we have as little replay as possible. But the skip feature seems to work really well in this game, so I'm hoping that that will serve us nicely. Anyway, so let's say we start things off with a bang by figuring out why our dear friend Akane is wielding a chainsaw. We might have seen a vision of this particular future in one of our other timelines, but let's find out here. As you can see, this one goes down to a choice and then branches off from here. So let's jump and away. Oh, it was a random poison, probably turbocurine. There's a, okay, fair enough. Thank you, Funya. I guess they didn't specify there.
This is
the pantry.
Definitely. Great, I'm starving. And it's 1805. Again. Excellent. So we're in that first block. Wow, really? We're in that first block and somebody already gets taken out with a chainsaw, maybe, possibly?
It's locked.
Sweet.
Wait, did
Got my pin
Junpei do
handy.
this?
You think he woke up first and then locked us in?
It's been a long time since you've
Yet
seen
another
each other,
clue,
right?
Harwood, that we might be heading for that
Now
dark
he's Zero's
timeline.
accomplice.
That's not possible.
Uh-huh.
The Junpei I know would never do something like that to us.
Because the Junpei that I know was in this murder game with me
Sorry.
last year.
It was
But they
just
won't
one
say
of the
that.
possibilities.
Junpei.
You know,
Maybe because she
This has been
doesn't
on my
remember.
mind for
We
a
were talking about that beforehand. About,
but what exactly
you know,
is he to you, Akane?
I do my
It's hard
best,
to
Lemon.
believe that you two just knew each other in grade school.
About the fact that they may not remember the last game because of whatever Soparil or
He's very important to me.
amnesia drug that Zero gave them not to remember the last game.
All my life, I've never really had many friends to call my own.
Uh-huh.
That's surprising.
I will say this, at
He
least
was the type guy
Akane
who
sounds
was
like
all
her
fun
previous iteration. If she doesn't look like
Oh,
her,
you're very kind. Thank
at least she
you.
sounds like her.
But that's not exactly. Junpei always said I was a girl who always said what shouldn't be said. I never found
What?
myself bullied or anything.
That, what?
It still seemed as if people
That does
considered
sound
me
like something
something of
Junpei
an
would say.
odd girl.
Incredibly stupid.
Junpei was different. He told me he'd rush to my aid whenever I was troubled. Once, when we were young, I was crying over something and he faced the enemy alone.
He
Eh,
sounds like he's a comic
that-
book hero.
Sounds like he's a hero from a
Yes.
video game. Walk, walk, walk,
To
walk,
me,
walk.
he is, at the very least. But this past year has completely changed him.
Seems to me like he's the exact opposite now.
If it was because of me somehow, then this time I need to rush to his aid.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think it was the
That's what
same
I've
voice
decided
actor as Queen.
anyway.
But they are doing a
You
pretty
like
decent
Junpei,
impression.
don't you?
What in the world are you saying, Carlos?
I'm out of my depth when it comes to romance. My coworkers do
I'm wondering
always
about
come to
this
me with
scar
stories.
on his arm. Is that a graphical
So I can
glitch?
tell.
I mean, just a
Just by looking.
skeletal fold or
tell
something
if
like that, or
someone's
is that a
not.
deeper scar?
Does
I
that
don't know.
mean there isn't anyone like that for you? That important?
Not
There
really.
is.
I'm a firefighter.
I love my
Everything
little
around me
sister
tends to
very
burn
much.
up a little bit.
She's sunshine on my life.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
so
The little
sister
sister whose
context.
surgery he's hoping to pay for by accomplishing whatever it is
Horrible.
Consider it
the
payback
ad
for
said
earlier.
Zero actually wanted him to
Now
do.
then, nothing will come from just sitting around here. How about we find
The
a way
Mars
out?
test, I'm guessing.
Right. I bet you're eager to see your dearest love as soon as you can.
Ugh.
Ah, Carlos.
Oh, Carlos. How very Magic School Bus of you. That's an arm. Oh my god, Junpei's already dead. Let's start by turning around and looking at the freezer. Hey, Mr. Meeseeks, what you got there? A right arm. A glass door is locked. A bunch of green lines are all over it, too. That's definitely Japanese. An odd blue doll. What seems to be right arm on the other side of the glass? Yeah, Bottle. Pushing these buttons should open the door. But of course, we don't know the combination yet to be able to open that. Does anybody happen to speak Japanese? That would be probably really handy right about now. Well, huh. I guess let's... Oh boy. Oh boy. What's in the box? Guys, what's in the box? Okay, it's potatoes. We're fine. It's just potatoes. And a oven knob with a T on the back. We can see a tiny triangle, and I guess maybe this T is probably whatever it plugs into to be able to start rotating. Okie dokie. I know those khaki pants. I know those khaki pants. Junpei's already dead. Oh, he is so very, very dead. And then opening up the other cabinet, it's his left arm. They're pretty sure it's fake, but it doesn't have the bracelet on it, which could be because he's already dead. Wait. It's handcuffed. They said something about a key, right? Okay. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna need to make gelatin because I already found some gelatin powder. We need water and a mold. We pour the water in, make the gelatin by pouring in the powder, sticking it in the microwave, and suddenly, done. Incidentally, you should never put gelatin in the microwave. It will never congeal that way. Unless that's like a blast freezer. Maybe that would be it. Okay, nothing in the boxes, nothing in the boxes, nothing in the boxes, nothing in the boxes. Nothing in the boxes. Nothing in the boxes. A whole bunch of preserved food, though. Just in case we get hungry. Interestingly enough, it looks like it is both a microwave and a, well, oven maybe, and a freezer. So that will be handy. What's wrong with the air duct? Oh, nothing. Never you mind. Figure it's worth a shot to look around. They rendered the roof. Might as well look at it. Okay. Nothing of consequence. Wow, there's literally nothing else in this room, huh? So, what's in the drawer? Damn, doesn't open without a handle. What's in this drawer? Wait a gosh darn second. That's got the same kind of head as our knob. Aha! Excellent. So the knob now powers on. And we need the gelatin mold there. It's a thermo fridge. We can use it to heat or cool items put inside. Okay, so, well, we constructed the thing. Now we just need to find the mold and the water, which is in there, to be able to get it the hell out. Now, is there like a light switch or anything that we might be able to turn off and then illuminate the possibilities? No, that's the way we came. What is this? I guess nothing that we can interact with. Shit. Left door, right door. On second thought, I don't feel like much eating. So it's saying something about a science experiment with potatoes before. That science experiment either grows potatoes or uses potatoes for power. But I'm wondering what this left door and right door get at. Oh, you know what, Queen? You're absolutely right. It is absolutely a nut for that. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, it's a torso. And we found some iodine. Oh, BKB. Yeah, it can't be real. Okay. I guess we'll take the iodine and do the only thing we can do with it. Put it on the letters. No? No. Crap baskets. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you that when both of these doors are opened and they are overlapping each other, the letters will actually make letters. It'll say L-E-F-T left. H. Wait. I can figure this out. I swear I can figure this out. D N D H H-A-N-D, left hand. Yeah, that one's tougher. Shit. Okay. It's actually telling us to play Twister. Left hand blue. Right hand green. Open the box in the floor. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize. Oh, God, and that's the right leg. Okay, nothing much inside of the box. Shit. Well, that was fruitless. I'm rather pleased at that one, actually. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. So, let's see. Any other things that I'm missing? I have to be missing something. Wait a second. Iodine and potatoes. I remember that. So let's go back to our potato box and use the iodine on them. Oh my God, I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. So, D-U-D-L-L-R. Okay, so for the left door, it's red, left to right. For the right door, it's red, right to left. Right? Right. So, doodle yourself, and let's do this thing. Okay, that's what I thought. Just making sure. So, down, up, down, left, right. Ta-da! Dope as hell. And we'll go ahead and open this guy up with a right, left, down, up, down. Ta-da! We are so smart doing third grade science inside of this place. Left hand doll. So check the left hand of the doll. This blue doll, it feels cold. Okay, it makes me think of the cold packs that you have when you have a fever. It definitely says left hand of the doll. But let's take a look at some of the other stuff that's in here first. Something's on the screen. Oh my. What is happening here? Oh dear. Oh dear. I know these puzzles. These puzzles are the worst. Okay, the good news is once you start lining up a few sides, the rest of them tend to come together relatively easily. So we're gonna do that number there. And then branching out from here. Excellent. The lemon connects to this vine. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at it going on around. My beautiful garden is getting filled over here. Excelente. And we keep rotating around. Just a few more now. Almost there. Ah, crap baskets. There we go. So, is that it? Is anything else out of alignment? Let me just double check. We look to be all good. Yay! I like that. That was fun. And inside the drawer is the gelatin mold. Excellent. With the water that we now need, Let's combine the water with the mold. Fuck it, we already know what to do there, and then we combine those two. The mold, the water, and the powder. Those just go in the blast freezer, and everything will be great. Shows a doll, saying we should heat the doll up. Interesting. So we need to use both functions of the blast freezer / salamander. It's hot and it's cold, it's yes and it's no. We're gonna use both the things it can do. We're gonna cool this thing right down. And it turned solid. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Nom, 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 nom. Gumby was delicious. What do you think that is? Cherry or strawberry or watermelon? Ooh. Interesting. Putting in the Jell-O Man made the drawer open. And it gives us the handcuff key. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, the blue doll now goes into the salamander function. Go for it. And we need to look in the left hand. I know, Queen. Zero really is truly evil. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. And then examining it. Can we left hand all this shit? I want to left hand all this shit. No? Well, let's start by handcuffing. Unhandcuffing all of our various not Junpei parts. Oh my. 529. Or, no, it's 529. Or 652. Left hand plus doll. Oh. Left hand plus doll equals. Ah, I gotcha. So we want his left hand, which I think is you, right? Oh, that's the right arm. No, I don't think we need to win a rock, paper, scissors. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yep. Thank you, Lemon. I appreciate that. Question. We can't do anything else with that. What can we do with this hand that we suddenly have now? Can we plug the hand into the torso? Maybe we'll get something out of it? No. Damn. Damn it all. Damn it all to hell. Okay. I guess let's take a shot at exiting then. If there's not a whole lot more that I need to do. Four digits. Oh. It's actual addition. Got it. 1, 7, 8, 3. Thank you, Jen, for thinking of that. Huh. I typed that in, right? 1, 7, 8, 3. Unless it is upside down and it's not 529. It's actually 652. One, 2, 3, 4 plus 6, 5, 2. Oh. Oh, I thought, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought I put in the right combination. Well, what say you now? What say you now, me hearties? So let's try. No? Oh, wait, I think I did it wrong. No, it's not. That would be 1886. And that wasn't right either. Huh. Are we remembering the numbers on the hand wrong? I could have swore I added that up on my calculator right. My apologies. Let's try 1891. No. Huh. Curious. I think I got one more guess. It was actually 625 that we had to add to it, not 652. We were right on, but our ability to reverse numbers was not so much. So we had to add 625 to 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put the right hand, wait a minute, that's in a clenched fist because it's cold and we actually do need to warm it up. Bingo. And it became a nice, warm, human-like, gross and squishy hand. Yummy. And inside of the freezer, what do we find but our dear friend, Junpei? Hey boy, what's up? Definitely not fake limbs. Definitely not fake limbs or torso inside of that place. I'm sorry, Akane.
I don't think this is fake.
You don't fucking say. Wow. Well.
Now announcing the current casualties. D-Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma.
Uh-huh.
C-Team, Junpei.
Should they jump
These
for him?
are now deceased. As a result, 4 X-passes.
Let's see if our X passes match up because we already have heard these.
Red,
Blue, red, milk,
Jump.
jump. Excellent.
That is all.
So in this timeline,
Horrible.
Akane dies soon,
Would do such a thing.
and her password is June.
This room
And shortly afterwards,
So,
Mira dies,
the
and
one
her
who killed
password
Junpei
is
is
Virgin.
Carlos.
What? So they're gonna start attacking each other because they think. Wait. Oh no, he's going after the door. Never mind.
damn you!
And she's gonna go after it with a chainsaw. So it was kind of a mislead there. As she's trying to break out, axe in the back. There we go. That's one way to break out of the door. But that kind of breaks Zero's game a little bit, unless Zero's game was to give him those tools to be able to break out of the door. So we escaped the puzzle room. But I think, if memory serves, here was actually where they killed each other. In this room.
Why? Why? I just don't know anymore.
Damn it. Who would have thought this would happen? All I
Zero.
wanted was to get that $500,000.
Oh,
If only I could save her. Just save Maria.
is that the
That's
name
all
of
I
your
want.
sister?
And now,
Huh.
Reverie syndrome?
Ah, she's got the revs too. I
Say there's a
gotcha.
PC with basic low-end components. If we played a number of videos all at once on it, what would happen?
The computer would
Processing
crash.
speed slows down, of course.
It's not much better than if the computer had froze. What's happening with your younger sister is...
Her brain is firing on overload, and
you're
so she
saying this
kind of
isn't
can't
carbon
handle it and
monoxide
is
poisoning
just turned mostly inward.
Right.
I say
With
mostly
Maria,
inward, completely
her brain
inward.
and nervous system seem to be perfectly fine. We couldn't figure out the cause until now. Other patients with the same symptoms began appearing recently.
And
So then
they-
she must have been one of the earliest infected with this, because the doctors
A
weren't
variety
able
of
to like
moods
readily
flickered
identify the
freely and out of
disease,
mind,
syndrome,
as if one was
whatever.
constantly dreaming. That's why it's called the daydream or reverie syndrome. There have been no complete recoveries as of yet.
So
it
you're
seems with the
telling
newest
me
medical
she could be the
technology,
first?
A few cases have been successful at relieving the symptoms.
Like the fourth?
Then please, you must do the same for her.
Does little Maria have insurance? You do understand what's required for treatment, yes?
If I did, Maria will... So that means I absolutely can't die here.
Oh, I know it's not Rad 6, but I mean, like,
That's why you killed Junpei.
if it's still a separate disease, then it still wasn't as common at
did you
the
say?
time.
You figured you needed to kill someone to save your sister.
Uh,
That's what
okay,
What are you
Akane,
talking
you need
about?
to just calm the hell down here.
you do. Did you
She's
forget
got those
that you and I are the only
crazy
ones in
anime
this
tear
world?
eyes of quality animation,
It's
and,
obvious
well,
the killer is.
the robot dog just fucks off.
It had to have been you, Carlos.
Carlos dodges deftly and picks up the axe.
Connie, calm down.
Yeah, he does. Look at that axe behind the back.
Okay, you're right. I'm the only other one here. But I...
No, it was definitely you who killed him.
Wait, stop!
You and your definitelys are gonna have to have a little bit of a reality check.
What did you say?
I said maybe you killed your boyfriend.
Okay. And now, you're going totally nuts with that chainsaw.
That is
Don't believe this.
incredibly loud. Like, incredibly loud. Let's see if I can
Zero
fix
time
that.
dilemma.
You shut up, Carlos. Okay, Akane, I'm sorry. Continue.
No matter what, even if the world went topsy-turvy this very second, I'd...
Wow, that is, I mean, like,
I'm
the
the
best
next one you kill, huh?
movements I've ever
Two more
seen.
people
Look at
die,
that
You can return to your darling little
beautiful
sister.
choreography
Hey,
work.
now, if you kill me, your probability of escape gets pretty high.
Yeah, that's kind of what she's thinking. And he's going with the traditional kendo stance with the axe, I see. And she just fucks off.
She run away.
Why
She
did
feels
she
threatened by me with this axe?
fuck off?
Think. Calmly. Think it over again. It's just like any other Code 3.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will
I see what you did there, Funya.
an anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Okay, so after we voted at 13:30, we were hit with the anesthetic.
Uh-huh. And you blacked out, forgot the 19 minutes there. 90 minutes, excuse me.
4 hours of time not accounted for. What was I doing during that time?
That's a really great question because according to the timeline,
I just can't
nothing.
remember what happened because of the drugs I was given. Maybe Akane was right, and I
gave Zero the chance to be able to make something.
No,
Oh
Akane
boy.
had run off towards control.
Yep, and now
might be
she's
possible
made
to
it
turn off the
dark,
lights there.
and now we've got the emergency red murder lights,
So she did kill Junpei?
and it suddenly turned very Resident Evil in here. That sound of that chainsaw, it brings back some memories, y'all. I'm expecting her to come around with a fucking burlap sack over her head and suddenly 7 feet tall.
What the hell should I do?
Chop her in the back. Duh. Or go get the shotgun from the pod room.
Rationally, who is the most threatening person here right now? Whoever it was who killed Junpei. So what I need to do is remove that person. Even if it ends up being me. No. What the hell am I thinking?
You are thinking a little bit suicide-y for my liking.
There you are.
Mr. Not Infected with Rad 6, boy.
Just who did it?
You did it. Bum bum. Bum bum. Who killed Junpei? Oh shit. This is the decision point. Who killed Jumpy? Duh. Oh shit. Shit. It was definitely Akane that killed her, his lady love. No, I haven't, Funya. I should definitely try Gab. Next time I get the chance, I'm absolutely gonna try Gab.
Who killed Junpei?
And so he's gonna fucking thwack her in the face. I'll bet.
I didn't kill him!
Also, I didn't realize that she had limit break capabilities with those chainsaw, but sure. Oh! Off goes the hand! Off goes the hand! And a bit of a delayed reaction there, you stupid bitch! And anime blood spray. Of course the anime blood spray. That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. Just a fucking Tarantino amount of blood.
I knew it. You.
No, you were the evil son of a bitch.
No. I didn't kill.
Junpei,
You killed Junpei.
I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane?
Maybe she didn't. What have we done? Oh no! No! There it is. Knew that was coming. Also true, Harwood. No more bracelet for him means this game suddenly changed. At least in that timeline. And now we know how Akane is dead when Mira ends up dead in the timeline that we saw with Q and Eric and the pod. Was that the pod? It can't have been the pod. It had to have been the pod. Because I don't have any other passwords from that time. And the pod was the only other place where anybody ended up dead. Well, I guess, I don't know. Maybe, did I not write down the one for Eric from that, the one for Q from that timeline? It doesn't matter. I'm sure Q will end up dead somewhere else later. And we'll be able to pick up that password if I missed it. But anyway, so now that we have seen the dear end of Akane in that timeline, in the de-executed timeline. Let's take a look at our good friends over on the Q team. Wait. Let's kind of be even here. So that was 1, 2, and that's the execution. So yeah, 2 here, 2 here. And how many have we done of D team? I think only 1, right? Yeah, only the 1. So it's definitely D team's turn. I don't know. What do you guys think? 5 being a sassy sass? The 3 of them looking at a button? Diana being very curious about whatever it is Sigma's doing. Or this one with a gun. Or looking at a blue button. Ooh, I think the blue button is way more fascinating. Blue button, ahoy! Oh, Jen, it's so cute you think I would give you 2 action sequences in a row. Suppression!
This room is...
The healing room. It seems it's used for rest and healing. Not
Interesting.
healing physical injuries per se, but to recover from mental fatigue.
It also looks like a 1950s diner thanks to the checkerboard pattern on the wall, but I'm sure we're just gonna overlook that
We're
for a little
trapped
bit.
in here?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
You've been trapped in here the whole
1805.
time.
We got knocked out at 13:30, so
Uh-huh.
it appears we've been down for 4.5 hours.
Excellent. So we're back in the same kind of
Something
time
doesn't
period.
feel right.
Question.
What?
Before we go anywhere else, where did that last time period fit into our global flowchart? Oh ho 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 ho, Merry Christmas indeed. So yes, these are in fact along the same timeline, but we don't know the connection between this scene and this scene, which I'm guessing is where Mira ends up getting put in the pod for the rest of this pattern. Now, if we had known who... question. What happens before I go anywhere else? Now that I think about it, we will... God damn it. Oh, I wish I had remembered to do this before we went back to another place. Fuck. Because now I would go back and pick... Unless to go down here, we actually needed to know who killed Jumpy. I'll bet you to go down this way, we actually need to know who killed Junpei. But then what's the rest of this fucking timeline that goes way the hell down here that branches off from getting it wrong? I'm confused. Okay, so Akane was the right thing to do? Even though I still don't think she killed him. Okay, let's, yeah, we'll go and fill it in, and then I promise we'll go back to the blue button place. Let's go with, what's the dog's name? What's the dog's name? Gab, thank you. Fucking super read my mind. How could a dog do it? Because he's not a dog. I'm telling you, he's not a dog. Not likely to be Q team. Actually, you know what? No. Oh, that's not how you spell it. I before E, except when it's some jackass's name. The dead cannot kill anyone. Awesome. So I'm glad we exhausted all the fun answers. Let's go ahead and go with Carlos. It was me. It was me. It was me.
Of course.
It was me.
Akane. She'd
It
never
was
do
me.
something like that to Junpei.
Sorry, that's one of my favorite episodes of the Powerpuff Girls, where Mojo Jojo realizes he actually created the Powerpuff
He's
Girls
very
accidentally.
important to me.
If that's the case, then I'm
Spike.
the only one who could have killed him. It might have been a demon possessing me. Or maybe it was some kind of parasite. Or I'm under hypnosis? Whatever it was, regardless of the reason, I was the... And then I forgot I did it because of the damn amnesia drug.
I hate it when you got a straw, but a piece of
Carlos?
ice is getting suctioned into the
Don't
straw.
come any closer. I'm dangerous. My body moves against my will. I might kill you next. If that's how it is.
Point of order.
No!
Slice. Kill me before you kill me. And blood spray. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess that's what they call a preemptive strike. Ooh, Funya. Maybe I'm the demon. I do like, there were some interviews that I was reading with the creator of the game where he was explaining the fact that the player does in fact have a presence. And as I was kind of reading into the alternate end from the last game,
Let anyone die.
how the question mark that everyone was talking to there sort of represents the player's consciousness, us, and how we are in fact a very influencing force upon this game. So in a sense,
You couldn't have
he might have,
killed Junpei. And I...
which doesn't really get explored a whole lot in this game, and I don't think ever gets brought up again, but it is kind of an interesting interpretation from the alternate ending, I think. And we, as the martyr, are dead again. Now, question. Oh, that's just a game over. Poopy pants. What is that gonna look like on my timeline? And what happens when we do that? So it gives game over here. And I'm guessing this is another fragment from said game over portion where we might learn Carlos's password from that timeline, because otherwise you might not ever hear it if Carlos doesn't die there and Akane does. I see. I see. Anyway, back to the blue button. It called to us. We must answer. Everything can't be Schrodinger's blank anymore. Sometimes it has to be either alive or dead. In Junpei's case, very, very dead. Very, very, extremely dead.
What?
Can we say for sure that this is really the first time we woke up?
I mean, technically it's not,
might
but it's
have
the
been
first
awake
time you woke up
several
in
times
here.
already?
Also, I just noticed that
Amnesia
Diana's
buffer, yes,
eyebrows
but
and
each
Fi's
one for
eyebrows
that.
are the exact same shade.
No, that's not it. I mean, maybe not vertically, but laterally, like horizontal.
So now Fi is talking about alternate timelines.
Well, there's no point to talking more about it here anyway.
Why? Oh, I hate that. I hate you. I hate this. I hate that.
On it.
I have no time to explain to you why there's no time to explain why that story isn't important here. I hate everything about you. Good to see she is exactly the same level of annoying in this game. And so it looks like we've got a candle. Those heal with the power of scent candles that sharpen the mind. If we happen to light it, we can try it out. Matches? Anybody got some freaking matches? Ooh. That is mildly annoying. I don't think it was made this way on purpose. I mean, I do think it was made this way on purpose, but I think we can fix it. And then inside of this column of glass is a pixel plate displaying black and blue pixels. But the walls are black and white. Jesus, and I see that creates a really fun effect when I swing it across on my viewer over there. And turning the nerve. Oh, wow. Changes the pattern on everything. Like some sort of digital mapping technology. Oh, wow. Wow, this is so pretty. Look at it. It's even got like different decorations and stuff everywhere. Oh, it's so pretty. Give me the knife. We didn't catch it before because of the pattern. Okay, that black knife that kind of looks like a Myrmidon knife. incidentally. And this time it's black and green pixels. I'm guessing because of the green. Oh, fart nuggets. The shade of the barrier is going to influence the shade of the pixels on the inside, so the greens aren't actually green, they're white. And what do we have here? Flowers and buds. Oh, the picture of the flowers changed when I touched it. Oh, neat. So we get to play this game, where there are 2 stages of open, it seems. Well, I cleared it all. I did it, right? Ah, fuck me. Good job, Beavis. Wow. Wow. That added extra growing step really throws your patterning off. That is not fun. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Crap baskets. Oh. Ah! Mm. You remember where I was talking about some of my favorite kinds of puzzles? This is not one of them. But I'm pretty sure you could tell. Now I'm literally just clicking at random and that hurts. Whichever one you pick, the ones touching it directly, yes, they do. That does seem to be the pattern. And if you actually touch a bloom, it goes back to this closed form. Touching it again actually kills it there. So some go forward, some go backwards. And I don't know that, I mean, I'm sure that there's a very quick way to get it. Jesus. But, I'm not finding it for now. Okay, at least that kind of concentrates all our fuck-ups to one side. Oh, nailed it! Woo! Nowhere near as difficult as I thought, right? Ugh. And so this bud here has something to do with the game below it. And we cleared it, and it hasn't bloomed. Okay, we'll check back here later. Now we've got golden chairs. How comfy and cozy to relax and recuperate in the healing room. Now we have a golden piano. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. Key fell out. It's the F key. It's got an F written on it. There aren't many keys on this instrument, but it does still play. Maybe that was the only key that actually works. No. That one also fell out, and it says G on the back. Oh, I'll bet you that these are actually going to be keys, aren't they? So let's go ahead and take them all out. Actually, it does kind of sound like a harpsichord tone. It goes by Cembalo. The white and black keys on one of these are usually reversed, but this is not the case here. The number of keys is one, but the biggest difference is the sound that they make. The strings are plucked on a harpsichord, and so it makes the different sound as if they were struck by a hammer. Yeah, buddy. What about... Okay, so the black keys must be useful for something else. We'll leave them behind for now. Doesn't close up. What about the glassware on top? Stuck in place, as well as the pitcher. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Why, something shiny and healing. Look at the star through the glass and the vase. Okay. So I guess maybe we need to select another pattern to be able to figure out exactly what that's saying. This one opens and it's got some matches. Yes. Nothing else inside of the drawers. The tumbler used for drinking. Okay. It'll sit uselessly in my inventory for now. And water. Question. That card kind of showed it filled with water. And now looking through them, then what we found was a star, a pitcher, a glass, and an eye. What's the star then? We don't see anything like that right now. Okay. I guess that... Wait a goddamn second here. Do you see what I see? The slots, waiting for my keys, and I'm gonna plug them in right now. Wait a minute. Yes, I'm trying to plug them in. Not responding. Oh, come to think of it, the shape looks like a piano keyboard. I hate. Take my keys into your slot. Oh boy. I guess the power is off for right now, and so it's not going to work at this juncture. Annoying. Turning the dial again gives me the original pattern. Turning the dial changes the pattern on a large variety of things in this room. But do we only have the two? Yeah, just the two. Poop. Okay, so now that we're back in here, we see that the pixels have actually changed orientation, duh. And, curiously enough, one of these keys that I have is actually shaped the same way as this spot that's mysteriously showing. What happens, before I do anything else, what happens when we look at that spot in the flower zone? I don't remember. There's actually completely nothing there. How strange indeed. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and revert again. Excellent. Oh. You know, I actually didn't even notice this poster. It says, defeat me, as if it's an instruction from Zero. What are we supposed to do? How about we check to see if we are holding anything that could defeat it first? Oh, well, how about we stab it with a knife? Right in the heart. Ouch. And stabbing the demon man. I bet that's gonna change something when we change over the pattern. But anyway, turned on the power for this thing. I'm guessing that like there's some electrical connection that is just shy of being connected there. When we stabbed the knife through, it actually made the electrical connection. But how would Zero have known that we would stab him straight in the heart? Whatever. These are questions that we don't have time for right now. Shoot more keys. Cover doesn't open. The letter F at the bottom. This is the F key. Oh, I guess it's saying that there's a cover. Huh. There's a camera. Well, examining the camera says it's completely average. Average for this time period, you idiot. Because, of course, Sigma is actually 60 some odd years old, and Pushing the play button does nothing, so shoot more keys. Take pictures is fine. Maybe it means one at a time. Okay, so let's try doing it in order then. I guess we have to open up this cover here, but I haven't seen how yet. At any rate, looking at the drawer again, has nothing else in there, even though we've changed places. Still no star behind here, though. And then the black keys are here. And we can't put them back in. We can't take the black keys out. Nothing strange about the seat. Well, we know one thing that we can do. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. And it cast a shadow on the table, but I don't think it actually did anything in the room. Okay, well, we changed two things about this place. Let's go to the other room and see what happened. Wait a second. We now have more patterns unlocked. Ho, ho. Wow. This place is awesome. I'm gonna live here now. Curious that the candle became sort of a decorated Centronilla candle. What do these markings mean that it's casting a shadow of? Oh. Headrest has a different pattern than the rest of the chair. Amazed you spotted that. And then there's also this guy in the background that sticks out like a sore goddamn thumb. Huh. Wait a second. I wonder if we could look at it from a different angle. What if we took a picture of it? Oh. Well, I guess it's worth a shot. And it registered. Oh. What? The shadow of the pattern on the candle holder makes a key shape appear. That's weird. Oh, wait a second. Shoot more keys. Like the shapes of the keys in the keyboard. Huh. The pattern on the headrest made a key when matched with the tree trunk. Kel bizarre. No, that didn't do anything. I figured why not. No, that didn't work. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right, but I can't pick up the candle. Unless maybe I... Oh, the tumbler that's all silvery and reflective. I like where your head's at. And the surface of the tumbler has all the curved shapes sorted. Let's take another picture. Ta-da! Neat. Okay, so then is that... Well, let's check the drawer one more time. Ah, shit. I got the camera. Let's check the drawer one more again. Nothing else here. All right. I mean, I guess we can definitely try these pixel patterns. Good call. Great call, Harwood. And, ooh, the black and white tiles that are out of place, too. God damn it. That's taking a picture of the radial dial. This is one place where it will be incredibly useful to actually be able to change items with the thumbstick. And this actually just powers the room off. Oh. Oh. Well, isn't that just what it looks like normally? How about that? Whatever. Worth a shot. You don't have anything that stands out of place. You're not getting projected on right now, so that's fine. There has to be a purpose for it being blank. Right? Oh, really, Funya? Good to know. No, just hitting Y actually opens up the inventory itself. There is no way to sort of quick select through the items. The D-pad brings up all these menu options here that I'm pressing. I may have been wrong. Just pressing up makes it cycle through. Good to know. That actually changes the game quite a bit. So anyway, I guess if that's the case, as Funya says, let's see which ones we can plug in. Key, nope, that one doesn't fit. It goes in a different slot. This one, no. This one, no. Excellent. The F key fits right there. I was trying to go by the shape and not having to check the letter on it, but and finally the C key. Cool, so that's 4 put in. What happens if we play? Still nothing. Okay, fine. Worth a shot. So now that we got 4 keys put in, let's check and see what happens in different areas. Back to the original pattern. The tumbler on the glass actually does nothing here. No star. Nothing on the candle. But we do have the camera and are able to take a picture of the key. Now that we know what we're looking for. There we go. C key fits right in its slot. And let's back it on up. Knife still buried deep. May as well leave it in case the picture comes back Zamba style. And still no more settings unlocked, but we're back at the flower pattern. Let's see if anything else has changed. No star on the wall. Nothing there. Does it look like the chair is kind of clipping into the wall a little bit, or is that just me? Well, I mean, maybe plants need sunlight to grow. Hot damn. And one of the petals is in the shape of the key. Huh. Oh, BKB. So, wait a minute. What if the star is not actually a star, but the way that the camera sees it? Whatever. Next key goes into the insert. Ta-da! Oh, there we go. Now we've got a brand new wallpaper. We got the forest. Let me just triple check around here to make sure. One can never be too positive in these deadly rooms. This one's not clipping through the wall anymore. Nothing catches our attention. We did already take this picture, right? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? So we've got the Ken doll for Carlos, hilarious by the way. Akane is the anime cat girl. Junpei is a very Tim Burton-esque doll. Q, of course, that we don't know. The Barbie doll of Mira. The man-child from Garbage Pail Kids that is Eric. The creepy little doll that is Diana. Phi's cardboard cutout is probably my favorite. And Sigma is a nutcracker? What? I know, I'm sure that this is just the game, like, fucking with you, but why? Why? Why is that screen like that? It would be really awesome if it changed every so often. Like with each timeline, it changed as if they were being represented by different people, or like as you inhabit the different leaders of the different groups, it showed different pictures of what that person thought of the other people. Which could actually be what that was, because, I mean, Carlos did kind of picture himself as the Ken doll. And Juno, that's fucking great, because Paper is completely flat. You're my hero. You're my goddamn hero. Okay, so let me check my items. I'm so glad we found that. Okay, I guess that we already took that picture. All right, cool, great, wonderful. Let me take a picture of you. Wait, we already took that one, so let's do the other ones. So I don't think I did these pixel patterns. I didn't think about it at the time. Nope, nada. And then, of course, the regular black and white room had the blues. So let's check it out. Nope, nothing. All right. Yes, Queen, the flower, we were able to open up the flower and actually find out that one of the petals was in the shape of a key. Worked like a charm. And I want to say it was because of the flash of the camera, saying that the flower needed sunlight. Whoa. This is awesome. On a magic carpet ride, I see the star in the distance. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The key was in the sun the whole time. And we got the 7th key. Oh my god. The shapes and the colors, man. The shapes and the colors that make the last key. Sweet. So I guess let's finish this bad boy up. Shall we? The A key fits in the A slot. And right in the B hole. But the play button now becomes active. Oh, fuck me. I really hope that somebody was able to catch that. Oh, the play button still works. That's great news. So let's put the keys back. And I guess we have to play them now. So let's play it again. And I'm going to write it down this time, now that I know what is going to happen. G, E, F, C, C. Wait. Okay. Because I wasn't looking down at where I was writing. I was writing over other letters, and I have no idea what that was even. God, I'm the worst at this. G, E, F, C, C, D, A, B. Okay. Well, I guess let's play the piano. C, D, E, F. So G, E, F, high C, low C. D, E, F, G, A, B. Ta-da! It opened up the pillar over there and gave us the blue button. The blue button from the cutscene, and we solved the puzzle room.
The hell is this?
Looks like a button.
Guess we should push it.
Warning.
Dumbass.
Warning.
Can't
It
you
says
read?
do not push
Warning, do not
in
press this
big red flashing
Intense
neon
for just one
projected
button.
words. That actually kind of looked like the aperture
What
on the
exactly are we
outside of a
supposed to
camera.
do?
Now that I think about it.
We've checked out this entire room. There's nothing here that looks remotely like it unlocked the door.
Actually, I see a
But
giant
why
X
would
on
they
that door.
haven't
Can we unlock the X door?
investigated
I think it's an X door.
This button here.
Push it. Push the button.
Okay.
Push
I'm
it.
gonna push it.
Wait!
Push it.
On!
Push it real good. Ba ba na ba 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 na 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 na. Push that
Warning sign
button.
saying don't leave this room. Does that mean you'd stay? It's just an empty threat. If we really weren't meant to push it, then it'd never be put here in the first place.
What if it's a trap?
It's always a trap. This place is a trap.
Human
We were
nature to
literally
press it
in.
after being told not
Oh, that's
This
an amazing
setup is
Dexter's
just
Lab reference
bait.
button.
By giving us
Ooh.
this warning, Zero's plan is to manipulate us into pushing it.
What if we do then?
Then the whole
bad will
place
happen.
explodes and everything.
That would
Zero
what?
wins. I'm sure
I
that's
don't
what's gonna
know.
happen when we press the
Maybe
button.
one or all of us will die.
That's
Let's
ridiculous.
push that button.
If this really is a button meant to kill us somehow,
Why would you color it blue?
Why would
Color it
Zero put
red.
something like
Duh.
that in the
Everybody
open?
knows. Big red button.
Don't you
Don't
think
push.
that's
Big blue
strange?
button. We're gonna push that
there's
shit.
several other ways Zero could make us die.
Exactly. Like maybe putting poison in our bracelets. There's no need
Again.
for him to use this button to go about doing the deed.
It's a game.
Yeah. Turns out Al Harwood's right. This is
Remember
actually the
Zero told
button that
us?
releases the
It's
virus.
a decision game. Our fates will change depending if we decide to press it or if we don't.
Or that actually activates
Anyway,
the already
I think we should
infected
do
people
it.
of Rad
It's a
6 and
stalemate if we
everyone
don't.
kills themselves
We'll
at the
never
same
get out of this
time.
room.
100,000
Yeah, even if
people
that's
dead
true,
in an
it's
instant.
better than our lives not
Ooh.
advancing any further than this.
I can totally see that happening.
We're getting
It's
nowhere.
not, but I can see that.
Shall we take a vote?
Sure.
I say we should push it.
I vote that we don't touch it.
And I've got 2 votes in this
What
argument.
about you, Diana?
So you're gonna listen to what the hell I say. I say push the button. There is zero choice here. I've got 60 seconds to decide. I don't even
There's
need
no way to
half
know
that
what will
long.
happen if you don't press it, right?
But I do want to hear the dialogue, so we're gonna wait in a minute. I like that it's just gonna ask, like, it's going to make you
Listen,
sit
Diana,
through the
don't
entire
even think
60
about
seconds
touching it.
if you don't push the button. And you're gonna have to hear everything that they say, so let's go ahead and push the button anyway. Because they're gonna come back here and not push it, of course. So there's no reason to listen to all that dialogue twice. Yeah, suck it, Fi. Push the button. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't push the button. Ah! That's amazing. Well, I think we learned a valuable lesson there today. Don't push the button, ladies and gentlemen. That is a fantastic place for us to take our first break. Oh my god. I could not have asked for better timing if I had planned it that way. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take ourselves a short break, and then when we come back, we'll have the last half of our stream tonight. We'll go for another hour and a half or so, finish off around 10, and call it a night for the evening. God, that was fucking great. Ladies and gentlemen, we have learned a valuable decision here. Do not press the button, or else you'll make this whole stream explode. So that means don't you dare go anywhere. You're watching this on twitch.tv/Leftwich. My name is Leftwich. We'll be right back. Bye. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Germs, welcome back. Let's continue on, shall we? Having saved right before the break, I felt like we can just go ahead and skip that part. And jump right back into where we left off. We just picked up another scene from D-Team that was very interesting indeed, in that we blew the entire facility the fuck up. So let's go back and rectify that mistake, shall we? And not press the button. I can't believe that we blew this entire place to Kingdom Come. Let me take a look at the flow chart. I just want to know if it continues on from there, and it doesn't, does it? Because I like, there's literally no way that it can. The entire facility went up in an antimatter explosion. But I was just curious what the timeline showed. Curious also that this one, if we don't press the button, is actually going to tell us what, well, we already know what timeline this is. This timeline is the one where fucking C-Team gets executed. So it goes in order, it would seem. It does. It goes in order. No one gets executed. Carlos's team gets executed. Quark's team gets executed. And, I was gonna say Delta. Diana's team gets executed. Curious. Okay. Noted. So we're looking at already 3 passwords on this timeline that we know. And I don't think anyone actually died in this section of the timeline. But they do if we choose not to inject, right? Well, no. People died every because fucking Mira goes in on a murder spree. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go the other direction here, because that's going to give us a lot of information. Also, I just jumped to a place we already were, but that's irrelevant because we're on the PC and loading times are null. Okay. So now we're not pressing the button. We're gonna wait for an entire 60 seconds that is unskippable.
Listen to me, Diana. Don't even think about touching it.
It's funny. As a person who plays a lot of games and is presented with a murder mystery scenario at least once a week,
we need to do the opposite.
if the button says don't push the button, you're gonna push the button pretty much every time, right? So it's hilarious that this game is like, yeah, no, you don't push the fucking button. When we tell you don't push the button, don't push the button. So I wonder if there's gonna come a time later on when we were presented with another button that says don't press the button.
Turns off the timer.
And then we actually should press the button.
Don't press it, Diana.
Push it. You have to push it.
You can't. You must.
Dan, if that be the case, and I think you all are kind of talking about the fact that Fi came back in time, and where would she have landed? She would have needed a body to land in when she came back in this time, and it may explain why her body looks a little bit different. But I don't think Fi ever told us when she was captured in the original game, and Akane never mentions when she volunteered. So it could have been in the future.
Didn't I tell you?
It opened because we didn't touch the button?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Hey, not necessarily. The door might have opened if we had pushed it anyway. We don't know.
Ugh, stubborn old man.
Nah, because he is,
Anyway,
in
we should
fact,
go.
an incredibly stubborn old man in a young man's body.
Too long to get out of here.
I now completely get why everyone was saying when this game came out, hey, listen, dumbass. If you haven't played the first 2 games, don't play this game. It's not going to make near as much sense. And it
Sigma,
wouldn't.
how
Absolutely
old are you
wouldn't.
really?
My
There would be
body's
so many
22.
jokes that just
Mine,
would seem completely
by
out
now
of
it
place.
must be almost 67.
67?
You remember, right? I told you my consciousness came from 2074.
Does that mean you were 67 there in the future?
Queen,
Details
I
are a
actually
little more
did. I want you to know I did full force sing
that's
Push
more
It
or
by
less
Salt and
correct.
Pepper.
So is it the same thing with 5?
Yep.
Yes, it's the same. She came back.
There we
from
go. So
2074
she did, in
too.
fact, travel back in time,
There's
too.
one difference. Her mind's still young. She must still be around 20 years old.
So will they
She was
say
born
when...
approximately 2054.
Uh-huh.
No. She was born in 2008.
Huh? But the math doesn't...
From April 2029 to January 2074, she's been asleep inside of a pod.
So she is from this time.
A device that is capable of
And that
placing
means
someone
that
into
her
cold
young
sleep.
consciousness is now
There's
thrust
45
forward into
years of
2078.
Nothing stuck
And
inside her mind.
technically her still young mind.
So
Or
that's why
body,
she still
rather.
thinks like a 20-year-old. But how?
How what?
How is it possible for you and Phi to come back to this time?
The shift phenomenon.
Shift?
It's short for space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. Essentially, it's when a human consciousness is sent through time and space.
Right. When you're able to
Example.
move across your own fourth
You can
dimension.
use the button from earlier. We didn't push that button, and we're here right now.
But we
However,
did
there's a
actually
world
push the
where we
button.
did push it somewhere in this time space. Mm-hmm. This world,
And when what
this
happened
history,
there is a
infinitely
cataclysmic
branches off
explosion.
As a result of momentary decisions. There are other yous, other me's, and other phi's. All of them exist in those different histories. Shift is the phenomenon which allows us to send our consciousnesses to them.
It is exactly describing jumping.
all at once.
You're exactly right, Harwood.
It's the truth.
Still, if you don't explain to me how it does whatever it does,
So you want to know what it is exactly? I'll sum it up in one sentence.
Sure.
I don't know.
really now?
Did that come across as if I didn't care? This is the conclusion I reached after 45 years of consideration. I know how shift works, but as to why the phenomenon happens,
Wait, did you just say you know how shift works?
yeah,
How does it then?
two things are required. Innate abilities and danger to one's life. Basically, when a person with this ability faces a life-threatening crisis, that's
They're
when
capable of
shift-
using these powers to project
Both you
themselves
and Phi
across
have this strange ability?
a small amount of space and time.
A lot of odd, inexplicable things happened to me when I was a kid. One
And jump
winter,
around.
My friends
Jump
and I were
around.
fishing
Jump
and I
around.
Slipped, falling into the water.
Jump up, and get
I
down.
woke up under the blankets on my bed. It was the next day. When I saw my friends at school, I asked them, what happened yesterday? One of them spoke up and said, "You blew us off. You promised to come fishing, but you up and canceled on us." There's more. I was about to get run over by a car once and found myself in the school gym. I fell off the roof only to wake up on the school bus. Things like that. Of course,
Places where
at the
you
time,
would
I
have
had no
died and
idea
then,
what
well,
was
of course,
going on.
corrected yourself
I just
out of
believed
that
they were
danger.
extremely vivid dreams. But now I know. I had shifted to another world, in another history.
And of course, it's hard to keep your memories when you do that. Now, I'm not sure whether it's the way his eyes are just rendered and the way that the eyeballs fit in the sockets of this terrible ass skeleton animation that they have, but it looks like he's wearing a large amount of guy liner.
Huh?
Is that just me?
Oh,
Hey,
she's gone. I saw her over with Gab.
did Gabby eat Phi? Gab, spit her up. Oh boy, 27 minutes.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei.
Uh-huh.
Q-Team, Eric.
Eric.
These
murdered.
4 are now deceased.
So what's Eric's password?
4 X-passes will be revealed. Fire,
Fire.
crash,
Got that.
5,
Got that.
Ice.
Ice.
That is all.
Hmm.
No.
Interesting that
4
Carlos
people
is
dead?
fire and Eric is ice.
What the hell happened?
They were executed
Executed.
But what would have happened to
from the
Eric?
vote at 1330
Will they figure it out?
because of the outcome.
The 3
The
and C
3
team.
C
Okay.
team.
But wait, that's weird. When you voted back then, you chose Q team.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Did I really vote for Q team?
What are you saying?
I don't remember. I don't remember which team I voted for then.
But that can't be. We weren't injected with the amnesia drug afterwards.
I know, but still.
Wait, hold on. There's another possibility.
You can't remember
Maybe the
because
3 teams really did split the votes equally. All teams should have survived without dying in that case.
we're shifting through timelines.
I know. I'm just saying that maybe C team was all killed because of something else.
What?
They could have gotten into a big argument and then killed each other.
I mean, technically, but not in this
Why
timeline.
would they do that?
Can't say I have any idea. Still, can't we say the same thing goes for what you believe? There's no evidence to support the idea that C team was executed.
Because, I mean, that's
even know if
kind of
they're
what we
actually
saw
dead.
earlier. No. That's definitely them dying in an execution type
What's wrong?
manner.
I'm pretty sure there's no mistake. C team really was executed.
How do you know?
I know because I just do.
Then what about Eric? How did he die?
That she can't know. Oh. Unless we're shown on the television in a pool of blood.
Hell?
No.
But also, Q is not
Who the
dead,
hell did
you'll
this?
notice. And
You
Q
are
definitely got
Q.
stabbed.
There's only Mira and...
So is Q not dead somehow?
This doesn't
There's
seem
the
like
red
a
light
blackout.
mystery. Wait a minute. This is when Akane and Carlos try and kill each other. And there's a hooded figure with a scalpel. Uh-oh, guys, 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 guys!
Are you alright, Sigma?
Yeah, never better. Just slashed in the kidney.
Run!
No, I can't leave you here.
If I go with you, I just slow you down.
You're wounded.
Yeah, seriously
Go.
wounded.
Hurry!
I mean, it could be Fi under the cowl, but
Get by here! Hurry and go!
I don't know. She runs out through the prep room door and into the locker room. Not in the power room. Not in the robo room. Not in the whatever this one is. The space acorn room. Huh, back in here. Hey, you should come and help me right now.
Sigma, he...
Stab. Aww. Huh. And then we have a little music box playing from somewhere.
Sigma, please hang on.
The shallow breathing of a dying
It's you,
man.
Luna.
Wait, what?
Luna?
I'm sorry that it came to this, Luna. The me from the past won't be coming back here. My shift connection's been cut. I'm sorry. Now you won't be born in this world.
What are you saying, Sigma?
Sigma's pretty much confirming what we thought, that Diana looks very much like Luna.
Kyle, Logomorph, the others.
And of course, that's
Maybe
Kyle
it's better
Clem
this
and
way.
03
History's
under their real
changed.
names.
Mankind, this world, will surely be.
Sigma! Sigma!
And that pretty much confirms the hooded figure wasn't Fi. So who was it? And how did they infiltrate the game?
Diana, I know this is difficult. Might be affecting me even more than you.
Yeah, clearly. Clearly.
But it's dangerous to stay here. You
Take
have
this.
no idea when the killer will return.
Who is the killer?
We don't know.
Should only be the two of us now in Ward D.
Yeah, you're right. Zero must have hidden himself away some.
Is there really anywhere to hide?
Wait. You don't really think it was me, do you?
She didn't say that. Why would you
Get
assume
away.
that she
Stay away from me, you
thinks
murderer!
that? Oh boy.
Hey, wait! Diana!
Oh boy. And now we have another murder scene in a bathroom. Can't these bathrooms ever stay clean?
Why? Why? Why would Vi kill Sigma?
She didn't. Duh. Wow. And Fi slumps over very dead.
Vi!
Stabbed in the back. Huh.
Happened? Please, hang on!
So this must be a timeline where whoever that was
The killer.
figured out who they were,
Do you
because
mean Zero?
Diana didn't
No.
die first.
I don't think so. It wasn't Zero.
Although I imagine that if the religious figure had a chance, he probably
You
would have
to
killed
escape
Diana.
Here, Diana. If I die,
But whoever that hooded figure was,
What are you saying? You can't die.
probably from Free the
I'm
Soul.
so sorry, Vi.
Eh?
it's okay. It's okay. As long as you survive.
Picks up the scalpel, stabs her in the back.
Why did this?
This feels nice.
All the blood running out of my body, it makes me feel great.
Smell.
Yeah, I'll bet. Smells like a robot, doesn't it?
Vi! Vi!
And she's dead.
No!
Sorry, Otacon, she's dead. Well, that's 2 more passwords unlocked. We're only 1 away from finishing the game. Nope, that would be the end. We now have all the passwords we need.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Awesome.
C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei.
Uh-huh.
Q-Team, Eric.
Uh-huh.
D-Team, Sigma, Vi.
And what are the passwords?
6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes
Should
will
be
revealed.
Fire Crash 5. Ice.
Crash,
Ooh.
5, Ice, Dad, Time. That is all.
Dad as Fies.
6.
And
6.
Time
X's.
is
If I
Sigma.
put these in,
Huh. She's gonna do it. Okay, so fire. No. Oh, okay. It's the shoulder button. I was like, how do I get on to the next word? Crash. Uh-huh. 5. Ice. Ah, shit. Dad. And finally, time. Well, Here goes no. Oh, fuck me. As I was pulling the controller out from under the desk, I guess it hit the reset button. Wow. Okie dokie. Thanks. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your support. Okay, now here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, they don't have to be put in order. That's good. And the X door opens to the central elevator, right? That will take us up to the surface and out. But that means we should also see Q and Mira in the central elevator too, because they should still be alive and able to get to the elevator. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who's Twitch? Whoa! That is a twitchy dead body. Also killed by the religious figure. And the X door closes. Never to be opened again. Wow. Game the fuck over. Interesting. So all sections cleared on that one. That was a dead end that didn't have any choice. Let me look at the flow chart. No? No? Wow. So both timelines are game overs. Press the button and don't press both lead to... Wow, Funya. Wow, really? Really? You're gonna pull that line on me now? I guess that's fair. Okay. Let's go back and pick another timeline. What's this with Quark holding Mira hostage with a crossbow? This seems like one that I want to know more about. Also, 4 total decisions at the bottom of this. Sweet.
I'll go check out the other rooms.
Uh-huh, I bet you will.
Fun. Hmm. 1810.
That Eric. Why is he even bothering to look in the other rooms? We already searched through each one when we first woke up. Nothing.
I don't think we've seen all of them. There was that one room we couldn't figure out how to get into.
Oh, that's right. Let's go!
Eric? That would be fun, Supa. Definitely something fun to do. Just sit there and type in all the names, Gab and all that.
Oh.
But that wasn't Eric dying. It was Eric walking into the Senate.
In the hallway when
You opened some kind of secret door. You did good. I'm impressed.
Why, thank you, Mira.
Oh, wow. This room has a whole lot of books.
Her and her evil cat-like eyes are getting really suspicious to me.
I don't know.
Come on, you're talking about yourself here.
Wall?
I don't know.
What wall?
Do I
Build a wall?
like to read?
Make Mars pay for it?
So, what is this room anyway?
Study? Though it's practically an entire library. Seems like someone was just here.
Who? The only one who can wander freely would be...
Right.
Zero, the person setting this
It's
place
got
up.
to be Zero.
Duh.
So that means...
This is Zero's study?
If it is, then there's gotta be some sort of clue.
I see a lot of
who
clues
Zero
around here
is,
that we'll be able to pick
or
up and
how
play
to
with.
get out of this crazy place.
If anything was hidden in here...
Look at that. Look at that guy just squatting on top. And then the 3 matching statues there.
Those
Lot of
safes
safes
would
around
be the
here.
best bet.
Let's start looking.
All right. Ooh, I like the way you move around this room. I like it, Funya. You're absolutely right. So the 4 figures are all posed differently here. And I imagine that those 4 posed figures are going to play a part in getting out of here, because we found a lot of those figures everywhere. A little feather duster there. Papers on the desk that we can't read. A fountain pen we can't do anything with. Bottle of ink. What about inside of the paper organizer or the desk proper? Damn. Nothing in the desk is important, huh? All right. Well, casting our eyes in the background, we see a cylinder cryptex that we're not going to be able to do anything with until we know the 4-letter code to open it up. And that means we should probably start checking in the background. Hello, figure. Can we take one? This figure is crouching with a ton of books around. Maybe there's one that will explain said pose. Oh my god, it's all of our pictures. Look at Quark. Or I guess Q. Who's one of those Russian stacking dolls? So if each one of their pictures has a meaning... Oh god, I think Lemon's right. I think Lemon's right. And then there's a TV above this Brady Bunch group here. The Maristroika doll. And that's Junpei. Diana. A doll made of bisque porcelain. Strong jaw like a nutcracker. Bratz doll. Eric. Phi. Yep, they seem to have the same look in their eyes. And a posable paper doll. Does that mean she's thin? No, that means she's flat. And then, of course, the Ken doll. And the cat girl for a conde called Moe. I know you're going to be insufferable, Jen. Okay, so here's this safe door that has another symbol. And a hatch to open it, and it's like a bunch of different safety features. And a staircase to go up. Cool. Let's go upstairs. Another safe. Another statue. And they said something about a book up here being able to tell me what those poses mean. Polopsian secret. Oh. Oh. Confirm. Crouching over the hands means deny. The doll in the deny pose indicates the meaning is the opposite. For example, nil exchanges to exist. So then, if this is confirmed, good lord. What if it's simply... God, ah! Nope, that ain't it. Crap baskets. Okay. Let's keep looking around. So now that we got the secret of the dolls, or at least one of the secrets of the dolls, none of these are in those poses. But I imagine that these poses may actually denote letters. And then once we figure out what these letters are, it actually is going to go to that cryptex over there. So what's up with the captain's chair? No power switch. No nothing to turn it on. Okay. Damn. What about... Oh, it's a bottle of ink. I thought it was another button. I'm looking for books around here, but I don't... What about in the fireplace? Hot fireplace. It doesn't look like a real fire, does it? It looks like it might be a screen. Like a TV screen with a fire in it. But I'm also noticing no books that stand out. Unless, no spot for a key. How are we supposed to open it? Maybe we can break it. But we have nothing that looks heavy enough to break it. Check the drawers on the table. I started to, and then it told me there was nothing in there. You're talking about this one here in the middle, right? Oh. Well, shit. There we go. Now that starts the whole thing off. For some reason, when I looked at it the first time, it told me that there wasn't anything of interest in the drawers. Maybe it's because I clicked on these drawers and this is actually a completely separate desk. All right, cool, great, thank you very much. So let's go back over to the human-shaped safe, which is over here. And, uh-oh. I see part D to a cryptex. The star mark key. And a handgun. Oh God, don't point it in your face. But is there anything in the barrel? No, just a bullet. And the Birdman card. HFGY. You don't suppose. Damn. Okay, so we must have to do something with the parts of the cryptex. No? I put that in right, correct? HFGY, yeah. Okay. There must be more to that puzzle. Unless there's something, well, there's nothing on the back because it's not manipulatable. HFGY. Yeah, definitely put that in correctly. Okay, so our next key was the star mark key, and the star mark, that's like a wind-blowing mark. Star mark is in the medium-sized safe. Ooh, with far fewer things. Part C. That when combined with part D, might help us decode whatever the cryptex actually is. We have the moon card. That is nil. And note 1 of SO216. That looks like an old library notation. Doesn't it? Oh, wow. Wow, so you're right. That is very handy there, Funya. Thank you. Again. Okay, so confirm. Let's try nil. I think somebody was mentioning nil earlier. Sweet. And inside of there, oh boy, is part E that when combined with D and C, oh wait, they don't combine. Okay. And the crossbow. And the sun card that also says nil. So let's go check the poses of the figures then. Down the stairs we went. And I don't think there's anything else to do upstairs now. Upstairs seems to be all farmed out. Silent and deadly. Part E is a strange part with the letter E engraved on it. Right there. And it looks almost like part of a grappling hook, you know? That would be the spike that shoots out and then it splits apart and clatches onto something. But it really does look like it should combine with that, right? Like, almost go in the very end here. But it doesn't. Okay. So these figures are none of those poses that we know and love. This is our last one over here. This is the deny pose. Oh, and that's in the shape of the moon. So let's look at the file of the moon. What does that say? It says nil. So this one should be exist because it's the opposite. Right? E, X, I, S, T. Ta-da! Excellent work, everybody. And inside the safe is a bomb. Oh my god, it says not a bomb. It's part F that when combined with part E, sweet action. And then when combined with C and D, no. Farts. Okay, and then what is this in here? It casts power to the captain's chair. Awesome. All right, captain's chair ahoy. We know what to put in there. S0216. And I'll bet this is gonna tell us about the rest of the poses. S0216. It's gonna take you up to the, oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Ah, how appropriate, Funya. That's what I'm building. Okay, so entering the correct code makes the chair go up and get the corresponding book. So this book is the Platzovian Secret number 2. Right hand is the grass, move 3 down. Left hand is the sand dance, move 5 down. Ah. These poses are used as communication method for distant friends to indicate the change of date or order of letters. So we take the Birdman cipher and move it by these dance moves, and that's gonna give us the code for the cryptex. So let's go ahead and write this down here. I'm gonna kind of draw it out just for shits and giggles. And draw the knee coming up and down, and this leg going down. Perfect. Equals grass. 3 down. Cool. And then we've got hand over chest maneuver in the center here, which also has a knee up, and is the sand dance. 5 down. Wow, they're all down. Interesting that. So then is there one more dance move that isn't necessarily shown here? Because there's 4 on that table over there. Or is there gonna be one that's kind of repeated? Okay, and then that is the wind dance. 7 down. Cool. Let's take a look. Nope. Okay, there's definitely one that's repeated. So it actually goes sand, grass, wind, sand. Cool. 5 down, 3 down, 7 down, 5 down. Cool. Then let us take this piece of paper with the bird note on it, and H, F, G, Y will be where we start from. Cryptex time. I imagine that the thing in this cryptex is probably going to be the one piece that you need to be able to put A, B, C, and D, and E together. So it probably should be PC. All right, so let's go ahead and get our starting positions here for all the letters. H, F, G, and Y. And now we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. How the balls about that? Milk would have been really good, but instead, it was mined. And we got part B. Which, when we combine part B with none of the parts that we have. Curious. So we actually have 3 weapons and a note. Bullet for C team, arrow for Q team, acid for D team. What? So I'm guessing, let's use the gun. No? What about the crossbow? No. What about this gal? There's no keyhole here. I'm actually really surprised that the gun wouldn't automatically work there. So then let's look back at this big door here. What would be our premise for opening this up? Part B, going in the keyhole. It's so big. We'll definitely know the key for this when we see it. Ah, part E and F. Wait, what? But part E and F looked like it would fit perfectly into that slot, no? Actually really surprised about that. C, D, E, and F. B, and we're also missing A, now that I look at it. I don't, Dan. I don't have a part A. But I have a gun and a crossbow, and I have this place that I can't open up, and it looks like another part in here. All the parts will need to be put together first. Maybe you should focus on that note. The one about the different teams and them getting arrows and bullets. I gotcha. So with these pictures up on the wall, let's give a bullet to all the C team and an arrow to the other team. Oh, shit. They're not going in order. C team. Good. And then arrows for D team. Or Q team, god damn it. And the big old baby in the corner. Okay. And it opens to reveal... Holy shit, a grenade launcher! Is that what our fate is? Why? Do I shoot in the fire with a crossbow? No. Damn. We opened up the cryptex already. I don't think there's any other places for us to go there. So let's, I guess, try and grenade launcher the window open? Okay, we're going up to the second floor. And I guess we're blowing open the fucking safe. Wow. I can't believe that worked. Okay, we've got 3 more poses here that are all the wind stance. And then we got part A. Ha ha ha. It really does look like my keyblade, doesn't it? Let's combine that with part B. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. Ah. And so now we combine it, and we've got a fully fledged key. That could be used to fuck somebody up. J0503. It's another book combo. So let's get back in the chair. J0503. That's how many times I do it a day. Oh, fart nuggets. Okay, so J, they were all wind stances, right? Yeah. So J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. And then 5 plus 7 is 12. And 3 plus 7 is 10. So Q, 12, 10. Yeah. Bingo. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. And we got the blueprint for how everything goes together, which we just found out naturally because I love putting shit together. Sweet action. That means we now have everything that we should need to be able to get through Big Safe here. What's behind the big safe? I imagine a giant cannon that's going to blow us all to smithereens. Oh. It's instructions. Well, I've got a crossbow.
Kill one, mean?
One's got a gun.
Must mean we have to.
Third's got a grenade launcher. It's the worst game of rock, paper, scissors I've ever seen.
What the?
And now it's gonna show Jumpy's head. Because Jumpy is very, very dead.
No.
Yup.
Junpei.
Yup. And so that means this is the timeline where D-Team is executed. And we actually know, oh, wow, and the part where Carlos kills himself too. So we should get Carlos's password this time around, which we didn't last time.
No.
Did Carlos just kill himself?
You better believe he did,
I
babe.
think so.
Because we made him do that.
But why?
Because
Maybe
he
it had
thinks
to do
he's the
with
one that killed
Junpei's
Junpei.
Body?
Bright lad.
Now announcing the current casualty.
Which means that now there's 7 passwords in this timeline out.
Junpei,
Well, no, because Mira hasn't died yet.
Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 5 are now deceased.
Not in this timeline.
As a result, 5 X-passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, blue, red, milk. That is all.
So then Carlos's password was fight.
It mentioned 5 people, right?
Aside from us, Akane's left.
But why in the world did D-Team...
The
Fire.
execution.
Fire. Yeah, totally
That
makes
dirty
sense.
vote at 1330, D-Team was...
Executed.
The reason why isn't the issue.
Executed.
What's important is the reveal of 5 X-passes.
And this room is telling you to kill one more, which means there will be 6.
person
There
dies-
will be 6. And who's it gonna be? Who's gonna die? Who dies right now? Go for the weapons, boys. Yes, Juno, he is a firefighter who took on this challenge in order to save his sister's life,
Guys,
who is infected with the
should
reverie
stay calm
syndrome.
Let's just
And
put
needs,
these weapons
I think it's like the
down.
$500,000 that's being offered as a reward for this scenario.
What are you saying, Eric?
Prize, I guess,
If I
for
put mine
completing this
down,
Mars
then
test
you'll-
mission.
Huh?
Look over there.
Eric's like, I'm gonna blow all 3 of us away, goddammit, I swear!
Love. Aren't we?
No. No, you
Eric,
poor pitiful boy.
This will be hard for you to hear, but
I don't think she was
I
ever
think
in love with you in the
might
first
be
place.
mistaken about that.
You're lying.
She is manipulating
Then
you this
why is the
entire
gun
time.
pointed at you right now?
And not
It's
it.
not what it looks
The
like,
boy.
Eric.
It's exactly what
I
it looks
love
like,
you
Eric.
with all that I am.
Lies.
Mira.
But the boy's not
You know what you
real.
need to do, right?
Huh?
Shoot
You don't
the
get
boy.
it.
Kill the boy. Kill the boy. Kill the boy.
What do you mean?
God, how dumb can you get?
Oh, I thank you, Reanther.
Mira, this
That is
isn't
very
you
high compliment.
Trying to
I
get
appreciate
Eric
it.
to kill me, is it?
Don't be stupid. I have this gun pointed at him so that I can protect you, of course.
So what?
If
You wanted
I
to...
drop my weapon, then Eric will.
He wants Eric to kill
How
himself.
about you putting yours down first?
Mira wants
No
Eric
way.
to
Not
kill
happening.
himself.
If I put this down, you'll definitely kill Mira.
There's no way I would.
How would I know? What proof do I have that you won't up and fire that thing?
Decision time? No. Mexican standoff.
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies, one more person.
Interesting that his internal monologue sounds very metallic, doesn't it? Bum bum. Bum bum. Who do we shoot? Who do we murder? Time to decide. Welp. Please input Q's name. Okay. Well, that disproves my theory. It's not Quark. Let's actually... Always want to try Gab. Always, every time, want to try Gab, and he's not here right now. Damn it! Nope. Error. Damn. Okay, so that does let us know that Q has a real name. What about if we do 0? Obviously, this is the one that has the 4 splitting lines. We do not know his identity. Fuck. Fuck. I was hoping, okay? You never know. You never know. That might have worked. All right, fine. Let's go with the only proper choice. We're gonna fucking kill Eric every time. Duh. Don't worry, Harwood. We'll have plenty of other opportunities to get back to that decide. There are 4 choices there, for fuck's sake. And arrow in the shoulder.
Are you for real?
But that's not enough to kill. And blood splatter. That's not enough to kill him, though. Unless they're already infected with... Oh my god. That's what explains the exploding blood. They're already infected with that disease.
This is a joke.
Which means, like, if you get a paper cut, you're
Looks like
fucked.
it got you pretty good. You'd probably come out okay if we moved to help you right now, but...
Mira?
Eric,
Well,
I'm going to kill
time
you.
to put him out of his misery.
I see.
Good night, Eric.
Of course.
This horse has gone out to pasture.
Only need one more.
Yep.
Do you have any last words?
Mira.
Let me see them titties. Blah.
You look better.
Yeah, I mean, if enough pressure is put on the veins inside. Wow.
Why?
You're asking me that?
At least
You're the one
close
who
his
took the
mouth.
first shot.
For real, at least close his
Yeah.
mouth. That's the
You're
only
right,
decent thing to do.
But
We don't want any spiders to make
how
a
can you be
nest of it
so
there.
calm about it.
Calm? Oh no, I'm actually surprised right now. I had no idea his last words would be the same as my first.
Your
Really?
First.
No, not
What,
that
did he
way,
just,
it's
like-
something else. First of all, it's not as if I was actually dating him or anything.
Wait,
I
she
guess-
said as her... Oh my god, she's killed before. That's what that meant. His last words would be the same as my first kill's last words. I forgive you. Huh. So Mira isn't what she says she is. She is a killer.
Guess you weren't really in love then.
I suppose he thought we were, though. I just let him go since it would have been a hassle.
Right.
A hassle?
A relationship
about
of
how Eric
convenience,
feels?
then.
His feelings, huh? I haven't really been able to understand emotions my whole life.
Because you're a
Anger,
psychopath.
sadness, pain, fear.
Because you're a psychopath.
And things like love.
Total psychopath.
So when Eric said he liked me as much as he did, I didn't know why. I don't
I
even
do.
really understand what he said before he died.
Be nice, Tim. Oh, pull it out by the shaft, baby. And stab it again. Really? Stop. Already dead. She just wanted that sanguine on her, baby. Look at that nice shade of red. Digging in there. Boy, she loves her work.
What are you doing?
Boy, she loves
I'm
her
going to
work,
touch
doesn't
Eric's heart.
Ugh.
Ever since I was little, I've always been told I'm callous and unfeeling. Why did the faces on people change? I never understood what expressions were. I'd take a mirror and practice making them every day, but they never quite looked right. One day my mother told me something. Deep inside a person's chest
Mira's
is
the
an
one that
object
killed the lady on the
heart.
path in the
This
snail
heart
story.
controls their emotions and changes their expressions.
She's here
I remember thinking,
to get
that's
revenge,
unfair.
to
Why
have
was everyone hiding
revenge
this
gotten upon
important
her
thing inside
for
so no
murdering
one
that
else could
woman.
see? I wanted to see what it looked like. I decided my first would be
Ah!
a woman, about the same age as my mother. I waited on an isolated street so there would be no bystanders. And then I stabbed her without warning with a small knife I brought with me.
And you cut out her heart.
I'd practiced on animals, but I was still surprised by how fast she collapsed.
Why did you do this? I want to see what a heart is. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know.
Cha-ching.
Oh, God. Hey, that's where you hide it, right? I know where it is.
Hurry up and show me!
I know. I pro-
Forgive
Oh, I see.
so
I see.
please, don't ever do something so terrible again.
And the circle
Do that?
remains unbroken.
Smiles?
The woman didn't answer me. Patted at her face for a
last
long time.
words. Especially with that
blinking
statement, Funya. It was absolutely Eric's mom.
When I gave up on
1000%.
waking her, I thoroughly searched for her heart. It took some time.
Inside of her chest
I
cavity.
soon felt an unfamiliar, warm,
Holy
comforting sensation.
fuck.
I knew it. It was here.
The last expression the woman formed on her face was a smile. Well, that's when I realized that this kind of moment was
Well,
when you should
she
smile.
indirectly made Eric kill his own brother. But yes,
began to hunt
and
for
ruin that family unit.
Reaching out and touching heart after heart.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I was terrible at it at first. I barely touched hearts and always badly. But after doing it over and over again, I eventually got better at it.
And could still pull them out.
Fear.
Really,
hatred,
Vikitty? Because I thought that was the implication of them, like, going out into the woods and then there was a
learned
shotgun
about so
sound
many
and Eric
emotions by
kind of...
touching hearts.
Oh, okay. My
There was
bad.
always new expressions
For some
to
reason, I thought
see.
they did the thing where, like, two voices went out, blam,
Unfortunately,
one
after
voice
that
comes back. But I
first-
could be wrong.
I was never able to find that comforting heart. I wanted to feel that warmth one more time. I wandered aimlessly, searching to find someone who held that same warmth. And that was how one day I came across Eric.
I gotcha.
He was working at an ice cream shop. With one glance, I could tell he was useless. No talent, no worth, nothing.
I mean, listen, at least she's a great judge of
I've
character.
seen many hearts of those like him, but none held my interest. Naive, helpless weaklings.
Willing
It's
to
as
do
if they're
anything that a
unseen
nice pair of
creatures left
cans
there
tells
to
them.
be exploited.
I'll bet she doesn't even
That's
know
all
how
I saw
hot
them
she
as.
is.
But Eric, something felt different with him.
Something felt like I should
I
thrust
stopped
a
by the
knife in
shop
his chest.
several times to watch
Again
him.
and again.
I just had to figure out how he was different from all the others.
He's not.
I tried talking to him.
Purely plain.
I spent time
Simple.
speaking with him.
Like vanilla
putting
yogurt.
pieces together to learn how he reacts. But I still didn't know.
Harmless and yet
At
still
one point,
slightly
I
offensive.
thought I'd made a mistake.
Like
But-
vanilla yogurt.
Oh, this is it. I knew Eric would be different.
Was he have an
I had a
enlarged
hunch
heart or
when
something?
I first met him, and I was right.
He doesn't have a heart.
I told you, didn't I? And his last words were exactly the same as my first. How incredible is that?
What's different about the heart?
This person really, truly loved me.
What's different about the heart?
So this is love. This.
Is she gonna fuck the heart?
Announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Eric.
Uh-huh.
D-Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma.
Uh-huh.
These 6 are now deceased.
So what's Eric's
As a
password in
result,
this timeline?
6 X-passes will be revealed. Find, jump, pour, blue, red,
Poor.
milk. That is all.
Aww. Funya! You son of a bitch! Poor Eric!
I just noticed.
That's pretty
I
great.
think that's an anagram.
An anagram.
Okay.
You've switched
What's it
the
for?
letters around to get a different meaning. The truth is invisible.
So
Oh.
that's what it changes to, huh?
The
What do you
truth
think it
is
means?
invisible. About the virus?
not really
Something you
sure.
can't see. Something too small to
Maybe
see.
it's similar to a human heart. You can't see it because it's
Yeah, I'll bet
hidden
you
inside
wasn't,
your
Funya.
chest.
There's no such thing as a coincidence in the nonary games.
All
Okay,
right.
here we go.
Should I put them in?
X
Yeah,
password
go
time?
ahead.
X password time. Let's enter our 6 passwords. Blue. I wish I could type them in. I wonder if I can type them in. Damn it. You can't. That would have been so nice. Milk. Fight. Oh, wow. I have way more passwords than I need. Oh, shit. Spelled that one wrong. Oh, because she's not dead in this timeline. I got it. So just because you know their passwords doesn't mean you can use them. They actually have to be dead in order for you to use their passwords. Interesting. And Gab the Robo-Dog walks out with them. This time we may actually see what happens when somebody gets to the central portion and doesn't get murdered by a shady robed figure, all covered in black. Akane should still be holding Carlos's body unless she decided to walk out too, because she would have just heard the announcement that 6 passwords have been revealed and should be able to come out, also completely covered in blood, with a story to tell. What? 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 Like, what? For what? For Q1, Q end 1, the crossbow. So I guess that's what happens if we kill Eric. Eric is in fact the right answer there. Huh. We got a legitimate, for real, not for play ending. How about that? Okay, well, the 3-way standoff continues. Let's jump back and see what we can do. We've got 3 other paths there. Let's see if we can at least do one more before we have to get out of here. I mean, we know of one more immediately that we can do. Fucking nuke her in the face! And that's probably gonna piss Eric off, but here's the thing, Eric, we know something you don't.
No, you won't!
What? Eric still dies anyway?
Eric.
Eric sacrificed himself and gets a direct shot in the chest instead of just in the shoulder.
Not there.
Yeah, oh, he gets shot in the heart!
Your heart.
I have to touch your heart.
Hey, don't make that face.
The heart's gonna be destroyed. She's not gonna get the satisfaction she wants. That orgasm is gonna be denied. So that means she's gonna need to shoot Quark right in the helmet. Not Quark. Q.
What a waste.
I gotta stop calling him Quark.
What? See what you went and did?
Yeah, I did do that.
No.
What are you gonna do about it?
I just... And lest we forget, you tried to kill me, didn't you?
Sure did. Can I have that bolt back?
Try to
Oh,
weasel
fuck.
out of this.
I don't think she'll give me that bolt back. Bam! That's a dead body that just fell. But the metallic clank that I'm assuming was the helmet hitting the ground.
Now announcing the
And now we have Quark's password on here. So we actually have all of the passwords for this timeline now. And I think this is the first Q password we have. So he actually died here.
Jeez.
7 down.
This couldn't have ended any shittier.
2 left standing. No blood.
Mira.
Not dead. How did the game register you as dead, but you weren't dead? And they also didn't say the passwords. Game over. Really, Dan? I didn't see it. Are you sure? Are you sure you saw white blood? I mean, I guess literally all I have to do is just jump right in and do it again. Blam! Blasted that kid right in the face.
C team, Carlos, Jun Q team, Q, Eric, D team, Diana.
Did I go too far? Fuck, I think I might have gone too far.
These 7 are now deceased.
Look down at the body.
Jeez.
Look down at the body.
This couldn't have ended any shittier.
Mira.
Okay, I do see some white on his hands, but I think that's just, I honestly think that's just the terrible lighting engine. Like, I see what you see of the white on his hands, but it's just on the knuckles. So I think that's just lighting. Like, I don't want to say that he's not a robot. I definitely think he's a robot. But I think that's just a lighting quirk. A lighting quirk, if you will. Okay, let's return to the game. Return to the flow. You're right. You're absolutely damn right. But I don't know if we can... There's 4 paths here. So we need to know Zero's identity. And we need to know Q's identity. I guess to get the other 2 passwords. Or the other 2 timelines, right? So let's try left. Nope. Not gonna happen. What about Diana? The dead cannot be killed. What is dead can never die. We've already done Eric and Mira. Gab's not here, man. Oh. Thank you, Funya. No one. How about killing no one?
All right. I'll just slowly put my weapon down first. So now, you 2?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Okay. So the standoff goes down, and Mira's gonna still kill Eric. Mira's still gonna kill Eric, isn't he? Oh my god, the grenade! Really?
No!
The grenade explodes, and all 3 of them die. God damn it, Eric. Nope, never mind. Just Q.
Idiot.
Now announcing the current casualties. C team, Carlos, Junpei.
Will they give us the password?
Q team, Q. D team, Diana.
You smug son of a bitch. You just blew up a child with a grenade.
As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed.
And they don't get revealed. Wait. Bro. Q's password was bro. Q's password was bro. As in brother.
Let's get out of here. Build a happy home and wonderful
Q's
future
name is
together.
brother's real name.
Yeah.
It was on the board. Oh, fuck me. I just got some tingles. So does that mean that somehow they escaped? It's 3 days later where Mira has now killed Eric.
Man, I don't think think I could be any happier. I have you, Mira. And this bed is super comfy.
Kill him.
I couldn't ask
Please
for
kill
anything
him.
more.
Right now.
Isn't that right?
Hey, what's that knife in your hand?
Right.
Why are you coming for my chest?
We can be
Oh,
like
my
this
heart's better inside my body.
forever and ever and...
Wait for it. Oh, there it is. Excellent work, Mira. That's my girl. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Ah! Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so save that data. And sure, Dan, just for shits and giggles, I'll try that one last password before we get out of here for the night. But we do have one whole path that isn't revealed yet. And I have a feeling that I might know what it is, but I don't know what it is. So it's definitely not Dio, because Dio was left reincarnate. But we never found out Brother's real name. Let's try Chris. What, you think it's Chris Redfield, come back from zombie killing? Error. 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 Sure, why not? Delta. Oh. Well now, isn't that just a clever thing? But, going on advice that I saw earlier, I think that this is something that we'll save for way later. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where we're going to call it a night for this evening. We're going to figure out exactly what all that means later on. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So we have information, and we're gaining more all the time. What? I'm going to stop thinking about that and continue thinking about all of these other timelines that we haven't seen yet, because we still haven't seen anything from the path where 0 people are executed. So, I don't know. There's still a lot more that we have yet to see, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot more that we have yet left to learn. This journey is going to be long. This journey is going to be arduous. And it will continue next time. Thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you enjoyed tonight's programming. As always, we'll see you next time.